Okay, so there comes to my attention that you guys might be a little bit behind on your glory because there's a thing that you have to compute on your character sheets under fucking glory tab, of course.
Are you really far away from your mic or something?
I'm as close to it as I can get.
Just
Yeah,
turn
you
up the
sound
volume of it.
You're gonna have
But
to
yes,
turn.
You sound far away.
Turn
you should really just stick your mouth around the microphone.
God damn it!
Far
That's
away.
what I'm doing.
Is it plugged in all the way?
Fuck you guys! It's plugged in all the way.
I'm telling him he should just use Discord on his phone.
So you should right-click my name under Voice of the Alliance and then adjust my volume.
I mean, it's not really volume. It's like just.
It sounds like you're talking from down a hallway, or like the microphone in a tin can.
It's
and it's never
attached to
sounded
my
like that
head.
before.
It's attached to my head. I don't know what's going on. Let's try this. Is this better?
That's so much better.
Oh, okay. Hi
Well,
guys.
what's going on?
I don't know. Let's forget about it.
No, let's talk about this more.
No. Okay.
What did you?
Fuck. All right. So
What did you do, Arthur?
So I was looking at the glory tab, and there's a section called Annual Glory Awards, and the part that is from your traits. So any trait that is 16 or higher, you put that in there. So if you have a trait of 16, you put 16 in that little box. If you have two traits at 16 or higher, you put 32 in that little box.
What little box?
Under Glory, Annual Glory Awards.
Hang on, I have to get to the thing.
Yeah, I know. It's an ordeal.
Wait, have we all been knighted?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Any
So-
trait that's 16 or higher?
Yeah,
I still need-
so count up how many traits that you have are 16 or higher. One of them should be.
Yeah.
And then if you have two that are at 16 or higher, add that number together. So if it's two 16s, you put 32 in the box. If it's one 16, you just put 16 in the box.
Do we roll our stuff first before we do this?
What? No, you don't roll anything.
No, I'm saying because I have check marks that I haven't rolled off.
No, we'd leave that for next year.
Well,
And the box is where?
Under Glory, Annual Glory Awards, and then there's traits, chivalry, holdings, passions, religions, etc. So first you fill out traits. I don't think anyone has met the chivalry requirements yet. And then holdings. So maybe 1 Libra for your manor, right? Your manor gives you an extra income of 1 Libra, so that's going to be your glory. Or if you have any buildings that generate glory for you, that's where you'd put the holdings value. That's where that would
If
come
you
from.
have 2 buildings, do you get 2 under holdings on this thing?
You just add the total. So under
So,
manor,
what?
there's the land record sheet with the feature, date, name, and whatever the structure is, and if it gives you glory or not. Not all buildings do.
Oh. Okay.
And then passions is if you have a passion that's 16 or higher, add up those that are at 16 or higher, just like traits, and put that in there.
I don't see a glory column under manor income.
So it's under land record sheet.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Yeah, for the different enhancements that you can build and stuff.
Cool.
Well, so my house is under manor income worksheet. I just have it set to have 1.
Yeah, that's where your
manor
house
income.
is. Yeah.
But that's money, and then I have a statue called La Vengeance,
Yeah.
and that gives me 3 glory every year.
Okay, so that is the one that you would put in your holdings under the glory tab.
So then for religion, or passions, rather, it would be, if I have 2 that are 16 or higher, I add them together, and so I have 2 17, so the number I put in the box is 34.
Yep, perfect.
Well, so wait, you just only numbers that are greater than 16, you add them up and put them in the box. So if I have 16, my number is
16.
Got it. And religion doesn't matter. And then do we actually have to have a total box? Or
So
what?
put zeros in the things that you don't have. So that's probably chivalry and religion right now. and then it should total it up for you.
Cool.
Nice.
And so that, right now, you should add that to your glory for this past year. So add it to your current glory, whatever that value is.
And what is the first tab in here? Traits. What is that actually getting its number from?
So just like religion or whatever, or your passions, is if you have shit that's 16 or higher.
Oh, and you add them together again.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that should be under the year 481.
Yeah. Right. Okay. And that was like the only weird. So like whenever during the winter phase, and I give out your glory awards, that's when you should also add your annual glory, which is that number. But let's get rolling with the winter phase. Let's go with experience rolls. So go ahead and on anything that you have checked, try and fail and increase it if you fail.
For traits, do we roll the one we checked and the
Yes.
other one?
No, you just roll the one that you checked.
Okay, got it.
Well, I see somebody's chaste is going up.
Yay!
Do we want it to be over to fail or
Yes.
under to fail?
Over.
So if we don't go over, nothing happens.
Correct. You just remove the check.
Oh.
I really am working on that Amor Amig.
Hooray.
I'm so glad we got together. Ooh.
So my question about Amig, is he single or is he married?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking you.
Wouldn't you, as the game master, know?
It
better?
doesn't tell me in the book, so I want to give you that freedom.
Okay, well, does it say anything that would indicate how morally scrupulous he is?
Oh, probably. He's probably got stats around here someplace. Oh, wait, we can just bullshit those. Hooray. And we'll use, maybe prudent and reckless? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, where did that roll go? Okay, so his prudent is 15, and he rolled a 19. So let's see if he makes his reckless, which is at a 15. Damn, fucking, he goes hard. So he makes his his reckless. So I'm gonna say that he's probably married.
Yep, that follows.
Aw, when did he get married?
In the past.
Wow,
Just
so
like Back to the
descriptive.
Future.
So exact. Really great storytelling out there.
He got married in the past. If I use jazz hands, it makes it better, right?
That tends to...
True.
Well, we can't see your jazz hands. So...
I can hear
Also true.
So you did a really good job of making jazz hands an audio medium without use of your voice, so you should be applauded on that.
Thank you.
You are the best I've ever heard at doing that. Always have been.
Always have been. Wow, I'm gonna put that in my resume.
I hate how you say words.
That's
I
okay.
hate it.
That's okay.
I despise it.
I don't know that word.
I think we also want to, while we're doing this, increase our squires' age 1 year and each of their skills by 1.
Oh, you bet. So you also get older, so don't forget that. You get older. Nobody's married, so nobody has kids to roll to see if they're dead.
But the horses.
Yes, and the horses. So on a 1 to 2, your horse dies. And you roll for all of your goddamn horses.
Oh God, wait. Oh no.
I think my charger just died. Fuck. It did.
Yep. 2 of your horses died.
So they roll their damage?
No. No. Just a d20.
Fuck me.
Oh, 1 for each horse.
Yep.
Okay. Justice and gratitude are dead.
Oh. So to mark them, you just delete.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Sad.
goodbye, little Sebastian.
Oh, no!
Appropriate.
1s or 2s? No, fuck that. Come on. I lost like 3 of my horses.
Both of my roundsies are dead.
Jesus, guys, what is
Can I
happening?
pull a mulligan out of this?
No. This is the game.
All my tugs are dead. Little tugs and big tugs and strange Mr. Tugs.
Who's got singing? Let's write a song.
Let's write a song for our dead horses.
I just clear out their names and just let it be empty.
Okay, so everybody got older, their squires got older. Family roles. Does anybody want to get married?
I still want to roleplay Finding a Man. So,
Okay, who, Sir Groma, did you get hooked up with some lady last time?
I actually think I did.
Yeah,
Family.
I think you did.
Yep, Argentela de la Montagu. Something like that.
Yeah, so you're courting here this year, so at the end of this year you can probably try to marry her.
Whoa. Do we have to move so fast?
well, when you live until you're 25, most of the time, you gotta move kind of quickly.
Yeah. But nobody else wants to get married? That's okay.
Montague.
Okay. So yeah, for your squires, blah 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 blah. All skills increase by 1 point. Until I'll just paste this rule in, but I don't think we're there. I don't think we really need to worry about it yet. No one's had their squire for like ever.
I've had mine for 3 years now.
Yeah. But he's not going to have any skills at like 15.
No.
Yeah. If he did have a skill at 15, you would have to roll a d6 to see if it increases. Alright. And family events! Hooray! Cerise, give me a d6 roll. Devin!
Wait, for what?
This is to see what your family has been up to. Your extended family.
1d6?
Yep.
They're all dead. I don't think I have many.
How many lineage men and shit do you have?
Like, one middle-aged and one young.
Okay. Perfect.
I got a 1.
Okay. So, you have a small family. You got a 1, no event.
Oh, great.
Alright, Sir Gromer, how big's your family?
I mean, at the manor, like how many people are there?
How many kin knights and lineage men do you have?
Kin knights.
So family knights and
okay.
lineage men.
So my retinue, like I
Yeah.
have is not a levy.
Yeah, not the levy.
12.
Okay. Roll a d6.
That stuff you typed in chat, that's like a one-time thing, right? Every year
Yeah.
you apply it to one. Yeah.
Oh, wait. Well, I mean, it's 12, and then I have my family.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Your 12 is from what number?
Just adding the knights and the lineage men together.
Yeah.
And then I have family underneath all that. 2 of which are actually people who are still alive, I believe.
Sir Jones, you rolled a 2. All right, let's see.
I wasn't rolling for a life event. I was rolling for a skill.
Okay.
Okay, so wait, you said I have to roll a d6, Arthur?
Yes. Yep.
It's the same.
Oh, a 5. Okay. Roll a d20.
Oh, jeez.
Wait, like didn't.
Ooh, an 8. Ooh. Okay. Roll a d20 and a d6. One. Okay. Your d6 is a 4. Okay. So you have like a grandpa on your mom's side. And
Okay.
and he is he's a healer, and he's come to like hang out with you. So in your retinue, you can say like a grandpa, whatever his name is, and then heal. He's got a first aid of 15. And we'll say a surgery of like 10 for fun.
Wait. He came over and shared surgery with me?
No. He like lives with you.
Oh, no one asked him to come live with us.
Yeah. It's too
Do
bad.
I get anything or lose anything by his being here?
You have somebody who can possibly heal you living in your house.
Well, okay.
Sir Gwyn, do you want to give me a d6 roll? Plus tell me how big your family is? Okay, never mind. How big's your family? No, it doesn't matter. And the no modifier is going to make anything magic happen for you. Sir Jones, how big's your family?
So that is not lineage men. It is the young, old, whatever, like those that side.
It's the young, old plus lineage men.
Oh, okay, but not the levy. So 18.
Oh, okay. So just roll a d6. Nobody has a huge family. Ooh, all right. Give me a d20 roll. A 5. And roll a d20.
I did 16.
I know. Oh, you rolled
Again?
Again? Oh yeah.
Roll again.
Roll again, yes, please. 16. 5. Oh, yeah. Let's say that you have a younger brother who becomes a squire this year.
What do I do?
So you can create a family member named Brother Squire, and each winter you're gonna roll a d6 to see if he died in battle or if he became a knight. So each winter roll a 1d6. On a 1 he dies in battle. On a 6 he becomes a knight.
Okay.
So he would make like a good replacement character, right? If he makes it to knighthood.
Yeah.
And yeah, so you rolled for sibling, so it could be a sister or a brother. You can choose when you make them if they don't die in battle.
Well, a sister couldn't become a knight, though.
Why not?
Right? Like
We've
oh,
already
yeah? Okay.
we've broken that rule. It's fine.
Okay.
Yep.
Doing that then.
Yeah, we're doing it that way.
Sweet.
Cool. All right. So that was almost the end of winter phase. Anything else? Training and practice. Add 1d6 points to any skill up to 15. I'll just paste these rules in the chat thing again.
And we heal all wounds, correct?
Yeah. You're all healed up. I don't think anybody suffered a major wound.
I'm gonna get off mic for a minute, and I will be right back. I'll still be listening.
Okay. Yeah, so... Oh, Gromer fell off. Cerise, we're increasing our stats according to those guidelines. Hello? We're increasing our stats according to the stuff in the chat.
Yeah.
Okay. Rambo, what are you doing? Are you alive?
I'm wrangling some things.
Okay.
Like, I can connect, and it'll let me go to some things, and then other things it literally won't bring up.
Boo.
And Roll20 was working, and now nothing's happening in Roll20. So if a shit ton of rolls show up, just know that I was trying to make something happen.
So Devin, which did you do? Did you do 1, 2, or 3?
1. No. I'm pretty much always going to do attributes.
Okay, got it. Because that's kind of the way to go. Okay. Rambo, you're figuring your shit out, but it'll happen eventually. Let's get on with some Pendragoning. Calculate glory. Okay. So see if your annual glory has changed at all from any of your trait increases and whatnot. Just check that real quick. Then I'll get you guys your glory rewards. Okay, Sir Jones, who's muted, gets 55 glory. Sir Gwyn won himself 57 glory. Sir Reese won a total of 58 glory. And Sir Gromer somehow managed to get 76 glory this past year. So take this, add it to your current total, and be sure to also add your annual glory.
So add our annual glory again because we forgot it, or
Yes.
just don't worry.
Yeah. Add it again because for this year. That was for 481 that we added it. Now you're adding it for the start of 482 or whatever. But it might have changed also after all the trait increases and stuff.
What is chivalry?
Chivalry, so if we're like looking at the character sheet, right? Under traits, there's a chivalry bonus that you get if you have the knight traits, and those are the ones marked with a K. If you have those at a total of 80 or higher.
Mm-hmm. What are we doing about major wounds and stuff?
Did anybody get any major wounds?
Minor? No, I have a minor wound.
Okay, then yeah, it's just healed. You're fine.
Is a major wound like disfiguring something?
Yeah. So a major wound usually takes surgery, and you might have to make a roll on the aging table to see how fucked up you got.
So wait, what before I dropped off. What was we were adding something to something? We can add extra something to something.
Yeah, you get basically 1 point to throw into your attributes or your passions or your traits.
You do.
Or skills are a little different.
I've pasted it again
Okay.
if you need to see it, Rambo.
Do one of the following.
Okay.
Yep, just do one. Oh, yeah. Bum bum ba-da-dum. Okay. Did anybody pass another 1,000-point glory threshold or no?
Yes.
Oh,
I
you did? What do you have?
Oh, never mind. No, not another 1,000.
Okay,
100.
gotcha. What's your total?
1662.
1662. Sir Gwyn, what's your glory total?
Right now, it's 1749.
Ooh. Sir Gromer, what's your glory total?
I am at 1563.
1563. And Jones, maybe I can... I don't know if he's applied his stuff yet. I can take a peek. It says 1612, so let's just write that down. Wow, okay. Fantastic. The year is 482. It's been, kind of fun winter. Everybody's cool with Uther being king for the most part. I mean, you guys are directly under his thumb, so you're just doing good. Over the winter and into the spring, Duke Ulfius, rumors abound of him saying that the next place to be conquered is Summerland. Their king is a magician, but Ulfius and Uther feel pretty confident that Merlin can probably come, beat their magician. But also Merlin's kind of missing right now, so, it's fine. Do you guys want to attend to anything before being called to Sarum?
Is there anything to attend to?
Nope. Okay, sounds good.
I'm back.
Hooray. Alright.
My glory is almost right. If you wrote it down, it should be plus 55 to what's in that box. So
Okay.
yeah.
So 1667. Okie dokie. Right. So you're dispatched to Sarum. You're called there. It's the time of the year where you do stuff for your lord, not just like farting around your field and dispensing justice. So this year, Lord Roderick wants you to visit the Lady Lililia. Easy for me to say. You'll travel to the Castle of Vigor and visit Sir Eddern. He's the Baron of Warcastle, and his sister, Lady Lilia, is one of the ladies in the county that Lord Roderick has his eyes on. The county is Cair Cologne, and it takes about 9 days to get there. So you settle up, and let's see. Sir Jones, do you want to roll me a d20?
Okie doke.
Could you read the result for me?
15.
15. All right. So this time, you're getting saddled with the Abbot Bruggen of Sarum. He has much disdain for you pagan sons of bitches, so he spends a lot of time talking to Gwyn. But let's see what you get up to over your 9 weeks. Well, actually, first, how do you feel about the Abbot being the one that you're taking to go see this lady, Jones?
Well, this lady, I'm guessing, is another, like, we're checking her out on behalf of the Lord
Yes.
to see her fitness as a wife.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't, I assume that the abbot is all about marriage being happening, right? So, you know, like, he'll probably help us, you know, like, I don't necessarily want to talk to him much about anything else, but, like, as far as the task at hand, great.
Okay. Fantastic. You can take a check in just for fun.
Cool.
Alrighty. Sir Gwyn, how do you feel about the abbot being saddled with you?
Well, is he a good British Christian, or is he a heretical Roman Christian?
Oh, of course he's British Christian.
Okay, thank goodness. Then yes, it's absolutely fantastic that he's coming along. In fact, I'd love to talk to him more about the faith and learn a bit more while we're on our way to see this other adolescent.
Okay. Let's see. You can give me a pious worldly. So give me a pious roll, and then if you fail, roll worldly.
You mean spiritual?
Yeah,
No
sure. Spiritual sounds great. Well,
spiritual.
Go ahead and do worldly. Well, you fail both. So yeah, he's like a little bit too much for you right now. Your mind is a little like preoccupado, and he's like quoting like weird shit. He's just going down some random ass rabbit holes.
Well, so how old is he?
Let's just say he's middle-aged.
And abbots aren't allowed to get married, right?
Why not? They can get married.
Is he a good-looking middle-aged, or is it like there's a bald head in the center of like a weird amount of hair? Is that a thing?
His app is 6.
Appearance-wise?
Yes.
Oh no.
Yep.
You know what?
No. Okay.
No.
Alright, we'll go ahead and take a check in the religion skill for holding it together, but also it's like, oh, I'm at Sunday school, thanks. That's not really what I wanted. Sir Gromer, how are you whittling away the time, or how do you feel about being sent with the abbot?
I'm still kind of monkeying with this, but we had the religious abbot come by and just chilled in our city?
No, he's moving with you to go check on this lady up in Cair Cologne.
No. Yeah, no, I don't really care.
Why?
You know, as long as he doesn't bother me, he can travel with us.
Who saddled him with us?
Lord Roderick.
Is Roderick a British Christian?
Yeah.
Oh, and we're all a bunch of fucking pagans.
Yeah, that's cool. It's fine. They coexist and shit.
Care.
It's like a leave well enough alone kind of deal. Okay. So you didn't care one way or the other? That's what I'm hearing, Sir Gromer?
Yeah, as long as he doesn't bother me or fuck with my horse. 'Cause I only got like 2 left.
Okay, yeah. Oh, also, like, you earned another Libra's worth of income on the top of, like, whatever treasure you guys had from last time, so you can buy horses if you want.
Is it generally a good idea to have 2 roundseys?
Yeah, because then you can not have to carry stuff on your main horse, and your squire has a horse to ride.
Well, because your main horse isn't the rounsey, though. You've got a charger that you're generally riding in battle, and a sumpter that you're riding outside of battle.
Yes.
So 1 rounsey could suffice.
Yeah.
How much does
Your squire has to ride shit, too.
Oh, okay.
Right, what's he gonna ride? What's that little dink gonna ride? Let's look up.
Oh, I already have an extra round. See, I forgot I got him last time.
Okay. Yeah. So a charger costs 20 libra.
Damn.
A rouncy is 1 libra, and a sumpter is 100 denarii. So those of you who have dead chargers, you could probably get away with riding a rouncy for 1 libra. If you wanted to spend that on getting a rouncy.
Thanks for the heads up.
Because I know some of you just had shit luck with all your horses this year. So yeah, you're making your way through Salisbury up to Cair-Cologne. Where's that fucking map? What place do you actually travel through? You're like going through some woods or whatever. You find like a good place to take a break. And let's see. Cerise, roll me a d20.
Okay.
Do. Ooh, a 13, eh? Oh, okay. So like in your attempts to just kind of like find a neutral subject of conversation, the abbot Bruggen ends up telling you about different people, just like talking about people in general and like describing them for you. So go ahead and gain a check in recognize. And somebody who wants to can give me an intrigue roll.
I have intrigue.
So do I.
Mine's at 9.
Well, everybody can give it to me.
Oh,
Sure.
duh.
Oh.
Failure.
Well, you know, you guys are distracted by other things. Sir Gromer, go ahead and give me a d20 roll. And Sir Gwyn and Sir Jones, you guys can give me d20 rolls as well.
But not Cerise.
No, you already did yours. 4, 16, 4. What's 4? Ooh! Okay, this is a fun thing. So the abbot, one of his favorite things to do is go hawking. So you guys pause for a little break, and Sir Gromer and Sir Jones, you're brought up. So let's do some falconry. The abbot has brought some hawks with him, so you can use some of his loner hawks. He's got some merlins, some like great eagle hawks, and some like just really shitty sparrow hawks that you guys can like train with or use. So go ahead and give me falconry rolls. You can choose to impassion this if you want to.
Yeah.
If you want to.
I'm trying to think like what would be an appropriate way to do that, like loyalty to Roderick, I guess.
Sure. You're doing his business. You're out on an errand for him. You don't want to fuck up his bird.
Nope.
Uh-oh. Well, you're going to be rolling at a -5. So that's...
Well, I'm going to be rolling at a negative. Or I'm the only possible outcome. I can't get it.
You
So I
just
won't.
can't. Just can't. Oh, Sir Gromer, what are you going to do?
You never know, you might crit one way or the other.
What happened now with what?
Oh yeah.
So, you're taking some time to do some falconry. You're hunting birds
boy.
and small game with other big birds.
That is not a crit.
Nope. So, Sir Gromer, do you want to impassion your falconry roll, or are you just going to go for it?
I do. my panel is like stuck up in the corner, and I don't know how to get at it.
I've heard that.
And I don't know. Hold on.
My panel is stuck in the corner.
Do I roll falconry, or is it just those two?
It's just those two.
Gotcha.
You, Sebastian. How many horses do you have right now?
I just bought one, so I'm up to 3.
Okay, so your new horse, the abbot's helping you like break it in, and train with it. So go ahead and give me a horsemanship roll.
Okay, I was concerned for a second that you were gonna say he killed it. But okay. Is impassioning a good idea? I know I don't have any good luck, but
The stakes are pretty low.
So are you saying I should or shouldn't?
Saying these stakes are pretty low.
Mistake. Oh, it works. What was it? Falconry?
Yep.
Okay, I passed.
Hooray! Take a check in horsemanship. Ooh. Alright, well the abbot is like, okay guys, let me show you how it's done in attempt to educate you.
Show me what you got.
Yeah, no, he fucking fails that shit too. He's like, so let's just, because everybody failed catastrophically, I mean, not like, nobody crit failed, but you lose a bird, and you have to like spend the rest of the afternoon like beating around the trees and shit, calling for it. So you just like lose a day, and it's kind of embarrassing for everybody. But this is a secret you guys can choose to take to your graves if you want. More days pass. The abbot's not such a shitty guy. You end up at the Castle of Vigor. It looks pretty
That's
much.
really what it's called?
Yes, it's called the Castle of Vigor. Is that so wrong?
Seems familiar.
Seems familiar, yeah. No, it's weird. The castles all start to like just blur together after a while. The only thing that makes them stand out is their name. So you're brought in, you're fed, watered, and Lady Lilia, she like peels herself away from her brother for a while, and she's like, all right, little servant guys, how about you go like brush their shit off, clean their horses, and get them bowls of fucking food. They've been out on the road for like 10 days. We're expecting them a day ago, but that's like, no big deal, especially if you can like act like fucking human beings for a fucking second and do what I'm asking you to do. But she's so beautiful when she's saying it, you guys are like, oh. Yeah. So somebody can give me a recognize or awareness. Or how do you guys respond to this, right? She's bossing the shit out of the servants, but she's very attractive.
I mean, awareness would just be like paying attention to what's going on with the servants, how they react, stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Do that.
And what's recognized for?
Like facial study and knowing who people are.
So that's a crit fail, right?
What?
20.
Oh, yes, it is. Crit fails should be fun and interesting, right?
That makes some trouble.
let's see. Awareness. All right, so you're like wandering the hall, and
I
there's
really get the wrong idea.
there's the lady, and then of course her oldest brother, Sir Edern, and like there's some background talk like, oh, she's in line, she's got her dowry is gonna be like 3 manors, and then it comes to like the subject of like her inheriting the property, like the title and everything, and she would only inherit if all 3 of her brother's children died, and her brother died, and you just like you're like, oh, this is a fact, and you like bring it up just in like a really awkward like, oh, I'm like just discovering this. And I don't mean it to sound rude, but because I just have no filter right now, everybody just like drops their spoons in their little soup bowls and they like look at you.
And I don't have Anne Hathaway eyelashes to bat, so I just turn red and try to disappear.
Sir Edern like looks at you and he's like, excuse me?
Because, right, like, real quick, who are we talking about?
It's her older brother.
Her being the dame we're here to investigate on behalf of Lord Roderick.
Yes, yep.
Yeah. So there's not a good way for me to salvage the situation except to be like, yeah, I'm an idiot, I'm sorry.
Okay, you can give me a courtesy roll.
The thing I just increased, alright. Let's see if those points do me justice. Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I would have passed anyway, but nice.
Okay, and Sebastian, you notice that this lady's, I don't know, famous trait, if she were to have one, is probably cruelty. And it's like good that you recognize that just in time, right? Because she's gonna have to make an opposed, merciful, cruel roll to see what her reaction to Joan's apology is. Okay, so this is her merciful. Oh, she crits her merciful. She just like here's your remarks. She's like, oh, of course you didn't mean anything by it. He's just stating the facts. These visiting knights, they're so uncouth from the wretched Southlands. Like it's a wonder he just didn't even know where to find the tapestry that he was looking at, and I'm just so amazed at their backwardsness. Hey, you there, dog boy. How about you get him a hunting dog so next time he makes a foolish fucking mistake like that, he can find his way out. And everybody just like laughs.
That was her being merciful?
That's what vengeful would look like.
Yeah, that was her being merciful. What's your reaction to that, Sir Gwyn?
Probably disgust. Because he probably would have talked to the servants at least a little bit. Because he doesn't want other people to clean his horses. He wants to take care of it himself.
Okay.
Or at least have his what's the fucking name for him? Squire. It's either the knight's job or the squire's job. It's not the peasant's job. And honestly, they shouldn't. It's just bad. It doesn't look good.
It's just
this is
bad.
just bad.
It's just
Also,
bad.
how old is she?
She's 15.
I'm
Oh wait,
not
no,
very
sorry,
good.
she's 18 years old. Sorry, my mistake.
Thank you. And what's her appearance rating?
23.
Wow, okay. I almost consider going straight for a second. For a second, but then she opens her mouth about...
Okay, give me a prudent reckless roll. Oh, okay, you're fine. You're not gonna do anything
Okay.
crazy.
What do you mean?
Just what I said. Sir Gromer and Cerise, what is your reaction to this outburst and display?
From who? What happened?
Do you guys laugh along? Do you get upset even more, or how do you react?
I'd probably laugh along.
Okay.
I got enough of my own vengeful worries. I'm not bothered with other people's problems.
I'm passively disgusted.
Passively disgusted. What's your highest trait over there, Sir Reese?
I think it's a tie. Valorous and vengeful.
Okay, they're both at like 16.
15. I actually don't have anything at 16.
Okay, give me a forgiving, vengeful roll.
How do I do that?
So roll forgiving first.
It's probably not gonna pass.
All right, and roll a vengeful. Okay. So you have to take some sort of revenge. Either another witty joke on behalf of your comrade and fellow knight, or a slur against the lady, a slur against her brother, or some act to, relieve yourself of, like, this petty feeling of, I don't know, you've wasted your fucking time in coming here, because obviously she's kind of shit. But she's so goddamn hot.
Yeah, can I take her side? And be vengeful against,
Oh, for making you guys look bad?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, what do you say?
I don't know.
Well, how you taking her side? How does that express itself?
You
could
tell him to shut his fucking mouth.
Alright, give me a courtesy roll to see if you can do that in, like, a cool way.
Courtesy roll. What is that?
Or
a skill?
Yes.
Oh my god.
No. You're just an uncouth fucking southerner. And everybody's like, oh, this is why we hate the South. Alright. So, yeah, nothing really comes of it. The mood is kind of soured after you guys' many attempts to, like, make yourself likable and lovable. And eventually, you bed down, and you return home with whatever tidings. So Count Roderick, let's see, he brings in Sir Gromer, Sir Gwyn, and Sir Reese to explain and describe for him Lady Lilia and advise on if he should marry her or not. Sir Jones is pointedly excluded.
Absolutely. She's great.
Yeah, none of that.
Have you seen her?
No, I haven't. It's like 9 days away. I got a lot of shit to do.
Oh,
Well, if
what?
you were to rate her on a scale,
Oh, wait, we got...
let's say, I don't actually know what the scale is, but she's like a 21 or something like that.
Great.
22.
Shining
If I were into
personality.
women, I would be into. But also, she's an awful person in general. Just like an awful Christian. You shouldn't. If you have any faith in God, you should avoid her.
Oh, okay. Sir Reese, you were advising to the contrary?
She's super hot. But I mean...
And that's all she has going for her.
But it's a lot.
I mean, it's definitely a lot. There's a lot to admire. But, like, that's just physically. Spiritually, she's dead inside.
And Sir Gromer, anything to help me break the tie here?
I honestly am fucking with my computer. I just need to hear what the story is. What am I breaking?
Okay, so Sir Reese is like, yeah, marry the hot evil bitch, and Sir Gwyn is like, don't, she's only hot, she's also evil.
Wait,
Right,
does she
I
have a
can
lot of
answer this
money?
in one question.
Did we evaluate like how much she brings to the table
So
Yeah, like nothing.
materially?
she brings 3
no
manors,
tracts of land.
and she has 3 manors. That's about it. She doesn't get any title or anything until her brother and his 3 children die. And even then, she would have to split all of that with her younger sister. Oh, good. There's a car dying. Gonna mute myself.
Incorrigible.
It goes on! Oh, it stopped. Okay, cool. Yeah, so, Sir Gromer, which side are you gonna take in this debate?
Regardless of how hot she is there going to be lots of good loving with this woman, or is she just gonna like not even care about you?
Well, you didn't assize her lustfulness, just her cruelty.
No boom boom in the champagne room. Don't marry her.
I'll take note of that. Duly noted, Sir Gromer.
How would we know that if we tested the waters ourselves?
Yeah, no.
And I don't believe we should do that.
All right, I think this. Thanks, gentlemen. Thank you, sirs. I'm gonna retreat into conference with the abbot. Yes. But thank you for your service so far. I really appreciate you being the best professional wingman a count could ever ask for. But while you were gone, I received this summons from King Uther. Seems he wants all the knights. Wow, I guess it says all the knights. They're going to conquer Summerland. The king of Summerland rejected trade proposals, so now we're going to muster our troops at the Castle of the Rock, and the most loyal vassals, that's me, are sending 1/3 of our men, and I thought, you guys are pretty up there in terms of my 1/3, so I'm going to send the upper 1/3 of my men, including you, to go meet with Uther and help him with these negotiations, / invasions.
For the glory.
Indeed! Godspeed. And Sir Gromer, if you come back from this with a little shiny feather in your cap, I think next year we might be able to, resume with the nuptials, as it were.
Oh.
Alright, and the rest of you, good luck pursuing whatever tangential endeavors you may encounter. I hear an alarm. It's dead now.
I thought it was a tumor.
It's not a tumor. Indeed. Alright, so, you ride forth from Sarum, you gather... Is this even somewhere on the map? Summerland. Is it on the big map? Looking for Summerland. Okay. Yeah. So down by Jagant, You'll be walking through the like forests of Dorset and Jaggant on your way to Devon and Summerland. And you're marching with Uther the whole fun time. It's a grand time. You're joining about 750 knights and 1,500 foot soldiers at the Castle of the Rock. Noted missing is Duke Gorlois. Apparently he missed the memo again. And you're pursuing King Cadwy, the Magician King, and he is well, we'll worry about that later. And he enters some mines, and then somehow floods them before you guys are able to pursue. Anybody can give me an intrigue roll.
I heard everybody.
Yes.
Heyo.
Okay. Ooh, nice. Go ahead and check your intrigues, those that made it. You notice that Uther is like getting super pissed. He's like, these fucking like flooded caves, where's that old bag of dicks Merlin to like solve this problem for me? I'm sick of this bullshit right now. Yeah, so if you see on the map, we're like down there. Like
Where?
Like Selwood, Wells, and Jaggant. That's where we're like walking through. Yeah. Also missing, Count Roderick is staying behind. You're there on his behalf. Sir Alad is like with you, but he's kind of letting you like take charge in this one because we're just following Uther's orders. For the most part, there's nothing too much to worry about. But you gradually are like rolling through the countryside, like replanting flags and being like, "Hey, the King of Summerland is a bag of dicks. I'm here from Salisbury to reclaim this village," and all the peasants are like, "Okay, whatever." The Duke of Cornwall, that's Duke Gorlois, he is absent, but sometime during your march with Uther, everybody's just kind of started sieging whatever. So the other armies that were supposed to meet you have just started to do their own things, more or less. Like, oh, hey, there's a castle near me. It probably belongs to that Summerland guy. I guess I'll start attacking it. So you guys,
do we have any insight as to like what Uther would want us to do in this situation? Probably stop them from wreaking too much havoc, or would he be down with that?
So you're like in his army, right? You're with his party. You can see his flag and all that. He doesn't seem to be upset about that because this is like, hey, these bastards won't trade with us. Let's kind of kick them around a bit. So he's like, okay, like I didn't exactly order that, but I'm fine with it.
Okay.
And then he's like, all right, well, this is as good idea as any. So men, let's get to raiding. Prince Maddock is gonna lead one of the raiding parties, and as luck would have it, you guys are set up in that one with Prince Maddock leading the party, and King Uther is gonna lead like the other half of the 750 knights or whatever. Do you guys? How hard do you raid? Do you go wholeheartedly, or how are you feeling about this? Prince
exactly
Maddock.
as heartedly as Uther.
Okay. Sir Gwyn?
Can I raid like a specific thing?
Tell me more.
Man,
do wizards have libraries in Arthur's thing?
Right now the objects of your raid would just be like peasant villages and manor houses.
Okay, then yeah, I'll raid like manor houses and stuff.
Okay.
Why would I raid villagers? They have nothing.
Here's the dirt where I keep my secret dirt. Cerise, are you AFK? Yes. Okay, Sir Gromer.
We appear to have lost. Oh, you're still in chat.
Yes.
Yep. Okay. So, Sir Gromer, are you going along with the raiding?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
I need a second to roll things, though.
No worries. So everybody get a vengeful check. And let's just go down the list. Sir Gwyn. Oh, you get 4 Libra from the manors that you've been raiding. Sir Jones, you also get 4 Libra from the manors you've been raiding.
Hot diggity.
Sir Gromer, you end up getting 5 Libra from the manors that you've been raiding. That's like a quarter of a charger right there. Chargers are expensive. And then after all your raiding, everybody gets sick. Like you've all got like the stomach flu and shit. You can give me energetic rolls to see how good you're kind of feeling.
So good.
So good. No, you're feeling terrible. You've got diarrhea, but you can still like get around and do stuff. You're like functioning. What do you think the source of the sickness is, Sir Gwyn?
The fucking wizard.
Oh, okay. Sir Jones, what do you think the source of the sickness is?
I mean, we have been pillaging and raiding, and maybe it was a trap, and they poisoned us.
Okay, alright. Sir Reese is AFK. Sir Gromer, what do you think the source of the sickness is?
I think just, people are stealing all this food, and they think they can just travel with it because we're raiding, and it goes bad. No one even thinks. I don't get it.
Nobody is surf safe certified among me.
Okay, Sir Jones and Sir Gromer take a check in worldly, and Sir Gwyn take a check in spiritual. And days go on. It's sick for weeks. Eventually, Uther, like all sick and shitty, demands a personal parley with King Cadwy, 1-to-1. Prince Maddock, due to your guys' obviously awesome performance during the raid, you picked up like 14 Libra between yourselves. It's like, although I don't entirely trust all of these assholes, they are some of the best knights that we have. So my father and my king, please allow Sir Gromer, Sir Jones, Sir Gwyn, and I forget this other guy's name, but he's kind of important, to guard you during this parley. How do you feel about that? He's talking you up in front of the king.
Honored.
I puffed my chest. Try to look very regal and worldly.
Sir Gwyn?
Sir Gwyn is kind of taken aback. He still feels like he's just gone out of squirehood, so this feels almost kind of undeserved.
Well, Prince Maddock doesn't seem to believe so. And as he like kind of escorts you towards where you're going, it's like maybe the motive for this is becoming a little bit more clear. You are escorted to the edge of a really shitty marsh, and there are marsh barges there with King Cadwy and King Cadwy's men. There's a tent that's been erected, so think big kind of circus tent. And King Cadwy is already waiting inside by the time King Uther arrives with you as escort. And he is angry. He goes in there fully armed and armored, and he's just like spitting venom. And you like see through the tent flaps. And you can see King Cadwy in there. So if you go to your journals, you should have a beautiful picture of King Cadwy.
Beautiful indeed.
Is that the shitty one? The shit eater?
Vomiting?
He better be vomiting.
No, he looks to be smiling and grinning and in great health. You guys can give me awareness rolls.
You bet I will.
Could it be recognized?
Sorry.
Again?
Do you? Well, that's not a fumble. Sir Gromer. Like during the time that you've escorted King Uther to the tent, when he first emerged on his way here, he was like pale and subdued before he went into the tent. But by the time he arrived to go talk to King Cadwy, he was just like really pissed. And you're like, I don't know. What do you think about that?
I mean, don't tell. This is all after the raiding. This is well after all.
Yeah, well after the waiting. You've been sick for like 4 days.
And we're better now, or
You're still sick.
Ugh. I mean, and I noticed this about him before we even left.
Yeah.
From the raids.
Yep.
After the raids, but
after the raids, before coming to the shitty marsh.
Yeah, I think he's probably just sick like the rest of us then, right?
Okay.
I mean, I want to go talk to him about it and make sure he's doing all right.
Do we know
offer my
anything?
assistance. I have a guy, in my manor who like heals people.
What, Sir Jones?
Do we know anything about Uther's history with this guy? Do they have like beef?
They just so Summerland, the place where you are, has like rich metal and iron. So they're kind of like needed to, by any like military if you want to have good weapons and armor.
Mm-hmm.
They're not necessarily like have a huge martial force themselves. They just have a monopoly over like this one resource. So they can kind of be dicks to people.
And do, I would imagine.
Yep.
So Uther, yeah.
Yeah.
No extra special beef with Cadwy though.
Yeah. Not any extra special, but he
Just sick of their bullshit.
Yeah, and so like the weird thing about Uther, right? Like why he's having to beat up all these people is because the collegium of higher up douchebags, they didn't vote for him to be High King, right? They just voted for him to be like regular king. So now he's having to just like go around and squeeze people to get what he wants.
Mm.
But there's no personal squeezing happening here. So you guys spend a long time guarding Uther in his tent. You're like looking at the guards from Summerland. They're looking at you. What do you do? It's going to be a while.
Listen closely.
Okay. You can give me energetic rolls.
Not awareness.
No. This is to like stay up during your watch and stuff.
Got it.
Anybody else trying to stay up?
Yeah, I'll stay up. I also want to listen in, but I also want to be like, I want a chance to shit on this man, literally or figuratively.
Which man?
The king, obviously, the wizard king.
Oh, King Cadwy. Okay.
Fuck that king.
If there's time, I might try to get one of these guards from the other side distracted with a little game.
You could go ahead and try to give me a gaming roll to see if any of them bite. You like wiggle your dice in your pocket or whatever, make the secret hand gestures, and they're like, oh yeah, I'm down. We'll see.
I'm so bad at that.
Yeah, no, they like see you gesturing, they just start like whispering to each other.
You just hand them your money.
All
You're
right.
meant to roll the dice, but you just threw a whole bunch of Libra on the ground, and they just pick it up and pocket it.
I rolled the wrong thing. Yeah, like pull the money out and throw that down.
All right. So around midnight, King Uther busts out of his tent. You didn't really hear anything too much leading up to this, but he busts out of his tent and he like looks around for a moment. Then he like his eyes lock right on you guys as you're waiting there, like guarding his tent. You like suddenly stiff into attention. He's like, "You four." Okay.
Yes, my liege.
Yay! I know you love me. What are your guys' homage Uthers, Sir Gromer and Sebastian? I mean, Sir Gwyn.
13.
Okay. Sir Gromer, what do you got?
Which ones am I looking up?
Homage Uther under your passions.
Passion. Have what to Uther? Loyalty?
Homage.
I have honor, loyalty, hospitality, hate for the Saxons, and love for family.
Well, you fucked up a long time ago. So loyalty is now 2 skills. One is homage Uther, and the other is fealty Roderick. So add those 2 skills. Homage Uther and fealty Roderick. And then roll 3d6 plus 1 for each of those.
Oh shit.
Do. All right. So your
Terrible.
homage
God,
Uther is a
what?
fucking 7. I mean an
Okay.
8. Sorry, because it's 3d6 plus 1. And again for fealty Roderick.
Looks like I know what side I'm on.
But anyhow, so he's like, you two, take your other fellows here, and I have a quest just for you. Okay. I need you to go out 2 or 3 to a boat into the marsh. And there are some creatures there. King Kadwi has agreed not to resist any further or rebel, but only if you will help him be rid of these, and he makes like air quotes, water leapers that are plaguing his fishermen. Apparently he loves to eat fish, and he hasn't been getting a lot of it, and it gives him the runs, and, you know, it's just like, yeah, it's a whole gross thing that I'd rather not know about, but since this fuck has decided to resist me, this seems to be an avenue where we can both pass amiably. You kill the water leapers, he kneels before me, and we get our medal and we get the hell out of this stinky marsh.
Sounds like a planolus.
Great! You didn't really have a choice, because I'm the king, but glad to hear you're on board.
Can you tell us
Yes.
anything about them other than that they eat the fishermen or whatever?
No, I'm really hungry. I've got a lot of shit to do. Literally, I gotta go poop again.
Ooh, yep, I know how that goes.
You can
We've
ask
all had
this.
to run.
You can ask this useless old fucker that finally decided to show up, and like you look across, like talking to the guards or whatever. The other guards, there's like old wizard Merlin, just like cranes his creepy little face around. If
Wait, he's right there?
yeah, if you yeah,
Yeah.
he's just there.
My jaw I pick up off the floor and then go steely-eyed conviction to ask him some questions.
Be careful, there's shit all over the ground.
Yeah.
It's just all over the ground. Somebody can, okay, so Merlin's there. He's like, oh, how can I help you, Sir Jones?
Sir, what an honor to be in your presence.
Yes, I have to go magic up some toilet paper, so let's...
Just wondering about, water leapers, whether you've encountered them and how best one might be rid of some.
Go ahead and take a check in Prudent. As Merlin describes, kind of, they're really bothersome creatures. They're nothing too much to be worried about. They're just rather amphibious, and they have a thing that is unusual. They will sometimes go into death throes. So you might think you've dispatched one, but it takes a while for the nervous system to register death. So just be on the lookout for that.
I'm sorry. What's a nervous system?
You'll learn about it when you're older.
I feel it'll be long dead by the time someone comes up with the term nervous system. But okay.
Well, you
When
never
a mama
know.
fishy and a daddy fishy love.
They create a nervous system.
That's what my dad told me. But when I told him I liked boys, he just went off to that one trip and died immediately. So
That's all. It's sad.
I'll show that kid.
I'll show that kid. It's fucked.
he then proceeded to show me how to get fucked in the ass by a man.
Well, that's good. At least he taught you something of value.
Yeah.
And Merlin is like, all right, I must away. And he's like walking away from you guys. Somebody can give me a battle roll if you want.
Someone else?
Fuck me.
Romer?
I didn't know any of us could throw a battle.
Yeah. Is you're like
Wait,
trying to
where's the
figure
battle
out
roll at?
would be skills, battle skills, combat skills.
Oh, just
On the
roll
right.
battle under combat skills?
Yep. Oh, hooray!
Hello.
Okay, so there's a couple of things to consider. You're wearing armor. You're gonna go in either a boat or multiple boats out into a marsh. For each point of armor that you have on, your swim skill is reduced by 1 point. So if you look at your swim skill, it's probably not the best. And you're currently wearing 10 points of armor. So figure out how much you want to kind of shed or how you want to balance that out.
I mean,
I did good at battle and I got knocked into a river.
No, I'm saying this is what you realize before that happens. Before you get
No.
into the boats and put
like,
yourself in the
maybe
middle
we
of the
don't
boat.
want to fall into the water wearing chainmail.
Yeah.
So my question is, if our score goes negative, it doesn't matter how much negative, right? Because there's no way we can succeed other than a crit success, right?
Because you could always use a passion to like boost it.
But that's only by maximum of, what, like 5?
Maximum of 20. If you crit on a passion roll, you get plus 20. If you make a passion
right.
roll, you get plus 10.
Okay. It might be worth it. But then we're vulnerable. Do we know... I guess, do we have a chance to ask Merlin, like, how effective armor is against these guys in the first place?
It's probably fine because he didn't mention anything special.
Do they, like, drown their victims, or do they, like, stab them? You know, like, what kind of... What are we up against?
You can give me a fairy lore roll, or somebody can.
I will try it, and it's gonna be bad. Can I be thinking about how much I love my family when I do this?
Yes, you can.
Alright. Whew, got it.
Oh, nice. All right, so take a check in love of family. Yeah, you remember like your old Nan, right? Old Nan telling you about the water leapers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they mostly try to bite people, and they can jump, right? They can obviously sort of leap. So they do like leaping attacks, and they try to pull people out of the boat with their mouths.
So you die less from their mouth and more from being underwater.
Yeah.
Cool. So I'll take off my armor.
Okay, all of it? Because you do have hunting leathers that you can wear that are like 1 point of armor.
Oh yeah, I'll put that on.
Yeah, can we take our shield too, or will that also weigh us down?
So you can drop stuff, you know? So if you're holding your shield, you can drop that right away. But then you've dropped your shield.
I imagine a shield's not too expensive if we lose it.
Yeah, probably not.
Like some denarii, not anything bigger.
Okay, then yes. Let's put on hunting clothes, and figure this out when we get there.
All right. Sir Gromer, what about you? What are you wearing?
What are you wearing?
If we're going swimming, I'm going to wear my swimsuit.
So we already are for sure that swimming is about to happen, or we're just taking precautions?
You're going to be in a boat. Yeah, so you're just taking precautions.
So we can take the things off and leave them in the boat, and if we get there safely, we'll have our stuff. We're not just like leaving it on the beach.
I mean, so changing into your armor on a boat is probably hard and also a terrible idea. So it's kind of like leave it on the beach.
And we're leaving it behind forever.
I mean, you'll probably come back to the beach if you live stabbing these weirdos.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah, I'm gonna go down to like my most basic level of like just like a nothing heavy and metallic, basically.
All right, so most other people are wearing their hunting armor, which is like 1 point of armor.
Okay, that sounds good.
Sir Reese, are you alive?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm back a while ago, but I can't. I'm not doing this shit.
You're not.
I'm just gonna sit on the bank and watch you get eaten by frog.
You're also probably gonna shit on the bank as well.
That's fine.
So let's see here. Because like Prince Madoc and King Uther are really already kind of not the most pleased with you, and they did say that you will do this because I'm the king. So how do you want to resolve that?
Snitches get stitches, motherfuckers.
What does that mean?
So,
I mean, why do they have to know?
Why do who have to know?
Roderick and Uther or whatever.
I mean, so King Uther said, "Hey, go do this thing for me." So okay, so you're just not gonna do it and rely on
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Okay.
Don't I already hate him and his shitty kid?
Yes, that is a true story. Okay, let's see here.
I'm gonna go smoke a pipe with Merlin.
He's conjuring toilet paper. Go ahead and take a check in cowardly for abandoning your fellow knights to go do this dangerous shit on their own.
Okay.
What the F, man?
Yeah, guys, you see Cerise just walking away, or not coming with you pretty pointedly.
I'm gonna cross my arms and sit on the muddy bank in full armor. I'm like, you losers.
Get in the fucking boat.
Literally at negative. Even if I was having armor.
So is everybody else.
Yeah. You guys are stupid.
I will fucking grab you and put you in the boat.
I'm gigantic. You cannot.
So am I.
If he doesn't want to go, he doesn't have to go. It's fine. We don't need to go into PvP. Sounds like he's pretty set on just watching from the shore.
Fuck you.
You're gonna laugh when we get drowned? Okay.
I'll go get the lifeguard or whatever.
There's no lifeguard. So there's like let's say
There's not even a sign that says swim at your own risk.
there's as many boats as you guys could conceivably need. How many knights per boat?
2?
And are you bringing your squires?
Can they swim?
Did you give them swim as a skill?
No.
Mine
Then it defaults to whatever their age is.
Which is pretty good, actually.
Let's bring the squires.
Just
we
toss
fall in-
them in.
If we fall in, they can get us back out. If they fall in, well, it gives us a chance to save them.
All right. So how you splitting up?
I say we each go on our own boats, accompanied by each of our squires.
Well, yeah, shit, there's 3 of us, so we can't even do 2 and 2.
Okay. Fair enough. Squires and knights.
Or all the knights could go on one boat, all the squires go on the other, and just like in Jaws, we can watch their ship sink.
Yeah, the whole party can't dial at once. Oh, wait, this isn't Millennium Falcon logic.
I mean, they won't because one of them is standing on the beach just gonna laugh at you
keep and
guys.
watch.
Also, how deep is this marsh?
Oh, you can trust that it's plenty deep.
Great.
Yeah, it's plenty deep. Alright, so it sounds like 3 boats. Cool, great. Alright. So you hop in your boats, you begin to pull your way out from the dock. Cerise is there just chilling, maybe dangling his little feet in the water. His huge feet in the water. There's no... Does anybody have boating?
I think we all have it at one.
Yep.
Well, good luck. Go ahead and give me boating rolls.
I think I'm going to impassion my homage to Uther. And if it goes badly, I know who I hate. Oh shit, I pass.
Nice, you got plus 10 to your boating, and you get a check in homage Uther.
Hey, me too.
Ooh, good work. And Grumber's fucking spinning around in circles.
I'm angry. I'm not good at boating.
Ooh, I boated.
Holy shit, I did too.
Nice. Good job. Take checks in boating, you guys. You guys are making your ways out. You're like steering around stumps. You're getting out deep into the marsh. So Grummer is like following along at a lesser than adequate pace, but he's still there with you guys. Okay.
Honestly, man, just get out and swim. It'd be faster. Or have your squire do it. They're apparently naturally good at everything, based on our aid.
Mine has a better score than me in most things.
But they can't fight, right? That's the thing that they can't do.
You can just steer the boat.
Yeah, you could have them steer the boat.
Why aren't the squires boating? Yeah, good idea.
Okay. All right. So you're spinning around out there. You're like, ooh, is this a water leaper nest? Is this a water leaper nest? Somebody give me a hunting roll. Just one person who you're choosing to follow.
Did we get a
I
plus
only have
10
two.
from our impassioned from earlier?
Sure.
That would
Do you have
give
more than
me-
a 2?
No.
I have a
I
2.
have 10. Can I use like a spyglass and?
There are no spyglasses, but you can attempt to give from the shore, Like, oh, looks like there's a wake over there or whatever. That's fine.
Crikey.
6 o'clock.
So now
there you go.
you're like, no, sorry, I thought it was a bird. It was a turtle.
You continue to be helpful.
I rolled the wrong thing. Sorry. I rolled the right thing now. Oh, fuck.
Well, that's too bad. So you failed to succeed on a task which you are impassioned. So this is fun. This is a fun rule.
Oh, wait. Yeah, never mind. Sorry.
Go ahead and so what happens when you are impassioned and you fail at the task? You experience a shock because, oh my god, I was so pumped up, but I failed to do this fucking piece of bullshit thing. I am not even. It's like worse than being melancholy. Let's see here.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's not the best. Aging table.
Immediately become old.
Right? Where the fuck? Cue sounds of looking stuff up in a rule book. That's a gross sound. Maybe it's in fucking winter phase. Okay. Go ahead and roll 2d6.
My favorite number of D6.
Right. An 8? Oh! Your lucky day. You just have like a moment of panic as like, oh fuck, I fucked this up. I'm worthless. Uther never gonna love me. But you're fine. Did anybody succeed on their hunting?
I thought only like one of us was allowed to roll.
Yeah. So Jones has, he looks like he's doing a good job. He sure seems to be trying real hard. But unfortunately, the water leapers find you before you find them. So it's going to be a fun time as you all can either full defense or try and maneuver your boats out of the way. No. Let's make it easier than that. So you have a -5 to your sword or spear, whatever you're attacking them with. And they have a +5 because they've got the drop on you guys.
Just for this round.
Yeah, just for this round. So Sir Gromer, there is a water leaper flying out of the water, and there's like a big splash as this large, like legless frog with finny wings, like hops out of the water, like bobs along the surface before like it looks like it's gonna like skip on the water and like aim for your body and try to like take your head out. And the people from the other boats can kind of see this happening as the water leaper is just about to like skip over into your boat aimed at your head. So go ahead and roll whatever you're going to try to roll to attack this thing.
We can impassion these things?
Of course.
And what do I take to impassion things?
So you've got your passions, right?
Yeah.
Which one do you think would be most appropriate?
I mean, to get taken down by something like this would be very unhonorable. I could add honor to this.
Yeah, so roll honor to see if you impassion or not.
I do.
You do, okay, so you've got +10 to whatever, like sword or lance, whatever you're going to use.
Oh, yeah, sword, baby.
Sword, alright, give me a sword roll.
Woo! Ooh.
Oh, okay, so that's a crit. Nice work. Alright, so that's a crit versus a regular success. So you totally fuck it up. Go ahead and roll crit damage.
How do I do that?
So that would have been at a -5 still, so it would have only been a +5 instead of the +10, so it wouldn't have been a crit. But it still would have been a success over the water leaper. So just regular damage. Sorry.
What does that mean?
Not crit damage.
What does that mean?
So on your character
What do
sheet,
I roll? What do I roll?
Yeah, I'm telling you what to roll. On your character
I
sheet,
don't know what to roll.
on your character sheet, on the first page underneath stats, you have something called Derived Statistics. One of them says damage. Roll that one.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
15. So they have armor of 5, so you've done 10 hit points of damage to it. Ooh, cool. So you've knocked it into your boat, and it is like flopping around on the bottom of your boat, but it is still up.
It's in the boat.
It's in the boat. He's knocked it into the boat with his sword. All right, Sir Gwyn. Same thing. Are you going to? What are you going to roll to defend yourself?
The best defense is a good offense. So I'm going to swing at it with my sword.
Okay. Are you going to impassion it at all, or no?
Fuck it. Yeah, I'll impassion it.
Okay.
Fealty to Roderick, because he sent us here in the first place.
Yeah.
I shit my heart out for Roderick.
Roderick, you son of a bitch.
So yeah, now you've got a -5 on top of the -5, so you've got a -10 to your sword. This is maybe not going to be the best for you.
Okay, well, I get a +2 because I have my magic
Oh, you're going to use your
old
bronze
people's
sword?
sword.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay.
So that would be
A
just
-8.
-8. Yeah, I still have a chance.
-8. Well,
Oh shit! I still succeed.
yes, but they still beat you. So you brought your shield on board, right? Because you were asking about that earlier.
Yep, I
Right.
have it.
So you get a 7 points of armor, 6 for the shield, and 1 for your clothes.
+3 for chivalry.
Oh, you have a chivalry bonus?
Yep.
Damn. +3 for your chivalry. So 12 damage. Does that get through?
2 damage gets through. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Roll your strength. Damn it.
Pass.
Okay. Yeah, it is like it's got a hold of you, and it's like thrashing around with you, but it hasn't been able to it's trying to get you over the side basically, but it hasn't been able to do that yet.
Fuck you.
Okay,
you
Sir
frog
Jones.
thing.
Alright, I'm going to be thinking about my loyalty to the king.
So loyalty doesn't
Yeah.
exist anymore. It's either fealty
right.
or homage. Yep.
Because that's now below. Alright, okay, so never mind. But I could still want to be an honorable knight.
Yeah, of course.
So I will think about that. And I will do just poor enough a job of it to,
So you got a -5, so you're at a...
on top of the 5s to
Yep.
-10. Can I use a dagger in this situation?
Yeah. It does less damage, but you could totally use one.
Alright, I'm gonna do that. The best offense, whatever that guy said. Right, so
Just
at
roll.
-10.
Yep.
Boom. Not even
It's a
a little
fail.
bit.
All right, so
That's-
they
that's-
succeed. So you don't get your shield bonus. Let's see what happens.
Taking a bunch of damage.
So 15.
Ouch! So I have 1 point that I get to wick off from my hunting leathers, right?
Yep.
So, like, that hits me for more than half of my HP.
Okay, so check the major wound box.
That's a major.
So surgery needed is the box that you need to check. That's unfortunate.
Ow.
Are you still above your unconscious rating?
Yeah.
All right, so make a con roll. Oh dear.
That worked.
That worked. So you're still conscious. That's good. Now make a strength roll.
Insult to injury. Strength. Nope.
Okay, so you are pulled over the side of the boat.
I'm bleeding. And
You're bleeding. So this frog fucker like hops along the surface of the water and just like a globe as it like bites onto your arm and then just like it continues its movement and is sailing over the side of the boat. So yeah, you're like in the water at the end of your turn. Cerise, what are you gonna do?
Continue watching.
Okay.
are you laughing yet?
I would never laugh at your struggle.
Hmm.
I mean, wait, why don't... Oh, yeah, we can't use bows, because those are, like, womanly weapons.
I mean, you can, but not against other people, if that makes sense.
Wait, what?
Because it's
We can
unknightly. You can't use it against knights. You can use it against animals and shit.
Oh.
Yeah. Animals are dumb. They don't understand honor.
They're not really animals, though, are they?
They're like weird, fucked up animals, but they're still animals.
Oh, I thought they were, like, quasi...
Nope.
I don't know, can I throw a lance? Is that...
So you have javelins, I think.
Spear.
Yeah. You can roll spear to chuck a spear.
Yeah, well... I'm helping. Oh.
No, you're not.
You just like launch a spear into the marsh. There's a plunk as it goes in. Sir Gromer, give me a valorous roll. Oh wait, never mind. There's no modifier. You're fine. Sir Gromer, what are you gonna do? You got one of these things flopping around in the boat with you. You hear a splash as Sir Jones has been taken out. What do you do?
I'm gonna slice it again with the sword, right? There's no one else around me to accidentally hit, is there?
Just your squire.
He'll probably be fine.
He'll probably be fine.
Replaceable.
Life in the hand.
Yes. So you don't have the -5 anymore. So that's good.
Can I impassion myself with more honor?
Didn't you already try that last time?
And it worked.
So you're still impassioned then.
Oh, nice. As long as I'm still impassioned, then I'm slicing away.
Wait, the impassioned lasts?
Like
How
a
long?
scene.
Oh.
So wait, should I put 10 in the modifier, or should I just put my number at what it would be?
No,
if I
you
had
should put 10 at the modifier. Yeah. Oh, and it fucking fumbled. Alright, so 11 beats a fumble any day of the week. Go ahead and roll crit damage because it fumbled and it's a fish out of water. So it makes sense that it's just like fucking stupid right now.
Okay. Crit damage, though, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, baby. Where's it at? Over here. Yeah, baby.
Damn.
Alright, so that's enough to like put it down, you think? Like you slice through the mid section of this thing, like there's a weird gross smell, like dirt. as it like begins to like juice all over the place. Sir Gwyn, what do you do?
I come to rescue thee, Sir Joan, and I jump off my boat and stab into the water where I think the frog is grabbing Sir Joan.
Oh, damn. All right, give me a sword roll at a -5.
-3.
Okay.
Because I still have my magic sword.
Perfect. Are you still all fucking melancholy and shit, though?
Yep.
So account for that -5. So still at a -8.
The sad guy, the other sad guy.
Oh no! Oh no!
Can I impassion again?
You can, but there will be dire consequences if you fail this one as well.
I do it for honor?
Okay.
I barely pass.
Okay. So let's just say that negates all your negative modifiers, but that's it.
You know what? I'll take it.
Cause totally fucked.
I definitely pass.
Okay,
I
you
jump
gotta-
off the boat
You gotta.
and aim
Uh-huh.
to kill the frog person.
Okay.
Frog thing. Frog with wings.
Alright, so the frog thing, like, you still had one in your boat, yeah? So the one in your boat that you're leaping from, like, snaps at midair, like at blank air as you jump into the water, so it's kind of upset about that. But there's still the one, like, dragging Sir Jones down. And you're catching up to it, but Sir Jones, yeah, I think that monster's attention is going to be entirely focused on Sir Jones. So you hit it. Just roll your sword damage.
$15 points of damage.
Okay. So, all right. That's enough to like cut into it, and it like would like I don't know, let out some bubbly, stupid scream. But in that instant, it lets Sir Jones go. Give me a swim roll.
Could I say I tossed aside my shield?
Oh, you definitely had to drop it to do this bullshit thing.
Yeah, thank God. Okay, so that's only a -1 for my swim.
Okay. Dun dun. Alright, well that's gonna be fun. Sir Jones, you're bleeding, it hurts real bad. But you got your arm free. You're no longer being dragged under. You're getting like hella out of breath. Do you want to help Sir Gwyn or swim to the surface?
Oh, Gwyn's having a hard time swimming. Well, I assume I have to make a swim roll before I do anything.
Well, and there's still an alive water leaper down there with you.
Great. So we're underwater.
There's a water
Not
leaper. Nobody's
swimming
making.
on this
Yeah,
guy's
exactly.
interface.
Yep.
To be fair, Sir Gwyn knows how to swim, so
Oh, okay. I thought we were all not in that.
it's a family legacy thing. It's just the one thing I'm good at. I never expected to be good at it, though.
So, all right. Knowing this, I assume that he can at least make it to the surface. And this punk has taken some damage. Can I reach it to swing an attack?
Yeah. You're still like right next to it.
All right. Here goes a nothing. And I'm still melancholy. And does he still have an advantage, or is that round?
The advantage is gone at this point. That's
Okay, so just the melancholy then, and I make it.
Oh, hooray! Okay. Yeah, it was intent on like dragging you down. So just give me your dagger damage against this little guy.
Do I poke its eyes out?
So 5 does not get through its armor.
Great.
It's your little dagger like bounces off its scales, and you're like, oh, that's a consideration. Reese, there's a lot of foaming. There's like blood foaming in the water. There's a water leaper getting ready to like spring out of a boat. What do you do?
Is there like a mud witch that I can go call for help?
I mean, that would take a long time. My question is, are you going to try to chuck another spear or swim out there, get a boat and go out there, or any of the above?
No.
No? Okay.
Seems like a bad idea to just blindly throw a javelin into some water.
Well, there's one that's like jumping out of a boat, right? So you could try to hit that one.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna impassion this shit.
Nice.
I should be doing that.
Perfect.
For honor.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, perfect.
I'm gonna redeem myself.
All right, nice. You got a plus 10.
Cool.
All right, so you succeed. Go ahead and roll damage
Cool.
because it doesn't have a chance to defend or anything.
How do I roll damage on that?
So it's the same as your normal damage.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like one thing I like about this system is it doesn't count like it doesn't get all stupid like that. 19. All right. Ooh, almost. Well, actually, no. That's enough to put it down, because this was the one that was in the that Gwyn had been thrashing about with earlier. Right, Gwyn, you did get a hit on the one. No. It killed the shit out of you. So this is the first hit against this one. Sorry. But 19 has 5 points of armor, so 14 will carry over. Okay. It's knocked back into the boat. It was gonna jump, but your spear like catches it in like the weird joint. It's a weird wing joint, and it's just like sent back into the boat. Sir Gromer, what are you doing? Damn it.
During this time,
I mean, you've sliced one in half. It's in your boat. What do you do?
are there others nearby I can also slice at?
You see the one get speared back into the boat, and then you see the water getting frothy and bubbly with blood foam, where near Sir Jones and where you saw Sir Gwyn like jump into the water.
Oh, did he have a rope or anything tied to him when he jumped in the water?
No, definitely not.
Oh, we could have tied ropes to ourselves. What are you thinking?
Is there any rope nearby?
Sure, there's some rope in your boat. Why not?
Can I grab a big hank of it and jump in after him?
Sure. So make a squire roll for your squire to tie the rope on.
Oh boy. I really try and trust this little guy. What do I have to roll for him?
Just roll his age.
Okay.
He is this many years good at this thing.
Hooray. He does.
Alright, he ties a good knot. Alright,
What?
you jumping in?
Yes, sir.
Is that even a thing? There's no, like, jump. Yeah, go ahead and, give me a swimming roll.
It's terrible. Can I impression my swimming
Yes.
with loyalty to my friends?
Do you have that?
I mean, I have no. I have love of family, and these guys are like family to me now.
I mean, you can say love of family, and it would be like, like what kind of cool dad would I be in the future if I was like, hey, remember, son, that one time I let all my friends drown?
Or like, what kind of dad would I be if I was dead?
Or you're supposed to come back from this mission so you can start a family?
I'm running with both of those things. It has been impassioned.
Oh, good job. That's a plus 10 to your swimming.
Now instead of a 3, I have a 13.
Oh boy.
Yep.
So who are you going to save? Are you going to try to save Sir Gwyn or Sir Jones? You're not sure where either of them are in the water, I guess.
Who went underwater first?
Sir Jones.
And
That's what I'm going for.
Okay. Yeah, so you jump closest to his boat, I guess.
Is good?
Is good! Oh, good job.
Hey! God bless it all.
Alright,
swimming.
So Sir Gwyn, you are adjusting. There's still a vicious water leaper. Probably gonna try to bite you for stabbing it last turn. What are you gonna do?
Stab it first.
Okay, all right. Give that a try.
Fuck me. Yeah. Pass.
What was that attempting to do? Oh, you failed. You just straight up failed. Well, that's too bad. So it is oh, sorry. That D20 doesn't mean anything. Neither does that D6. So does biting you really badly. It's 13 points of damage coming your way before armor.
After armor, it's only 3, so...
It's only what?
After armor, it only does 3 to me.
How?
No, wait, I dropped my shield.
Yes.
Fuck me. Okay, that's 9.
Yeah.
Still below my major wound threshold.
How's your current total hit points doing?
23, well above my unconscious weight.
Okay.
Rating.
All right,
Con for days.
give me a strength roll.
Well, I'm technically already in the water, so...
Yeah.
Pass.
But it did better. So it has you in its hands. So it's gonna get an extra D6 on ya. So that's 5 more.
With the same bites? Or...
Because
Is
it's
it-
dragging you around.
Okay, so just put it in with the same...
Yeah, put it.
wound I got
Count it as the same wound.
Okay, got it.
Sir Jones. Yeah, it's getting a little hard to breathe down here. It's pretty seriously hard to breathe.
Well, guess I'll try to swim.
Okay, give me a swim.
There's no way I can succeed without a crit.
So you see, as you're looking around under the water, right? You see Sir Gromer plunge into the water, and you can see that he's got some sort of bullshit attached to him.
So I could
You
just,
could
reach
do
out for him?
yeah. You could reach out for him, and then you could make your swim roll together, or you could just try to grab onto the rope for a +5 to your swim.
I will try to grab onto him because even a +5 is not going to help me very much.
Fair enough.
It'll negate the -5 I get for being melancholy, and I'll be rolling at a 2. So,
Okay. All right.
yeah. Can I just grab him?
You get a. You will have grabbed each other at the end of the round, and then you'll have all of next round to attempt to get to the surface. And if you don't get to the surface at the end of that round, if you don't make the swim roll or whatever, then you'll start taking water suffocation
Choking damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But you got all of next round to try and figure that out.
Alright, job done for now.
Yeah. Cerise, what do you do? The one that you can see is like squirming around. You can kind of like hear it thrashing around in the boat, and then it like, yeah, you can see it kind of thrashing around. It's because your spear's sticking out of it, so your spear's kind of like wiggling around in the air.
Oh yeah, how's my squire doing? I just left it in the boat.
He's shrieking.
Come on, man, pull yourself together.
He's shrieking. Actually, give me a squire roll.
On one hand, I feel like I shouldn't have said anything. I feel like I have an obligation to say it.
It's too late now. Alright, Cole Gravance has jumped in the water after your dumb butt.
Well, that's nice.
Yep. So, Cerise, what are you doing? Cole Gravance has jumped out of the boat into the water. Apparently...
Wait, who's Kroll? What?
That's Sir Gwyn's squire.
Oh.
Who was in the boat that you were chucking spears at.
There's still that one attacking him, right?
Yep.
I mean, I will try to throw another one.
Alright, I think this is your last spear before you have to go tell your squire to go get more.
Fetch more. Is it still impassioned? Or
Yes.
No. Oh, okay.
Oh, 16 out of a 16. That's a crit.
Oh, cool. How
Yeah.
does that work?
How does what work?
Double? Just double, or do I roll?
Yeah. So roll crit damage.
Oh, okay. Should I roll javelin, or there's a drop down? Normal, great weapon, dagger.
Oh, so yeah, you should roll javelin. That's what you've been chucking.
Wow.
Nice. All right. Yeah, you skewer the shit out of that little guy. Reese, 100, Gromer, and then there's still one out there. Yeah. All right, Sir Gromer. Sir Jones is like swimming towards you. You have guessed pretty much the situation that you need to get him and go to the surface as quickly as possible. But there is still one water leaper down there who has a hold of Sir Gwyn. What do you do?
So wait, is Jones kind of... Are you doing okay? Are you able to make the rest of the way on your own?
Probably
I
not.
let some bubbles very despairingly
He's
out
like-
of my mouth.
He's like pretty fucking badly wounded, and he looks like he can't swim.
Oh. I mean, I gotta get him the rest of the way out if he's just gonna... Like, if I didn't go down there to help him and then stop halfway along the way and then he just dies anyway. So I gotta at least finish it out with him, and then I can hopefully go back for the other.
Okay.
Oh boy.
So go ahead and give me a swimming roll at a plus 5 because of the rope.
I don't get any more impassioned for my swimming?
Did you impassion your swimming when you dove in?
Yes.
Okay, then you're still impassioned.
So I have 15 extra.
Yeah.
Woo! We gonna save somebody today. Oh yeah.
Oh.
All right. Yeah, you begin kicking and pulling your way up to the surface. You can hear, you can feel small tugs, like tugging the rope in as you're pulling on it. Sir Gwyn, you're down there. Your arm is pinned in the mouth of this water leaper, and you see your friends like slowly start making their way to the surface. What do you do?
Well,
Oh, and you see Cole Gravance like jumping and diving down out of the, that like pretty sunlight that they like to do.
pretty sunlight they like to
Yeah,
do.
so in movies when they do the underwater shots, it's like that.
Like a lens flare.
Okay. Well, for one thing, this is a marsh, so I don't think the water looks that nice.
No, it does
But on
when
the other hand,
Polgravance jumps in.
How
Damn
deep
it,
this is a
Colgress.
marsh? How deep is this marsh?
It's a deep enough marsh.
Are marshes deep? I thought they were
deep
like.
enough to drown in, apparently.
Yeah, it's got a false bottom.
You're a false bottom.
It's probably true.
I'm an actual bottom. Anyways, I'm gonna stab this frog thing.
Okay, let's see if you can.
Do you guys ever say things and then immediately regret it?
Never. I don't know what you're talking.
I live by the Iron Man rule.
I succeed.
You are.
You succeed, but it is still kind of beat you.
Marshes are technically between 6 inches and 6 feet. Otherwise, I think it qualifies as something else.
Well, you're drowning in 6 feet plus a false bottom. That false bottom will fuck you up, man. I'll tell you. All right, so yeah, you're still being damaged by this thing because it was just better than you today. 12 damage coming at you, Sir Gwyn.
Okay, so... Okay, I'm one above unconsciousness.
That doesn't sound very good. Yeah, it doesn't sound very good at all. Next round, Colgravance will be with you, and he can like help you make swim checks. And that's pretty much all he'll be able to do. Okay, cool. Next round, Cerise, what do you do? The thing in the boat is dead. It looks like Small Tugs is pulling a rope up, and it looks like Sir Gromer and Sir Jones are going to be surfaced.
Yeah.
I'll send my squire to fetch me more javelins.
Okay, make a square roll.
Is that just his 8?
Yep. Just making like these Hail Mary fucking javelin shots from the shore. Okay, Sweetling rushes off to go get more javelins. Sir Gromer and Sir Jones, you have breached the surface of the marsh. It tastes like duckweed, and yeah, it's all smelly, it's gross, you got leeches all over. But Beautiful Tugs is pulling you in. You have regained your breath if you want to go back under, but what do you do? Sir Gromer?
Wait, is anyone still in the water?
Yes. Sir Gwyn is like fighting a water leaper underwater, getting his ass beat. He's one away from unconscious underwater.
Did I get Jones safely to my
The surface?
squire or something?
Yeah, you're all on the surface now.
And
Can I grab a
back in
boat?
to try to help?
You can doggy paddle to freedom from here.
Okay.
Can I get back in there to try and help?
Yeah, you sure can. It's gonna be a
That's what I need
swim
to
roll to dive down there. You still got your rope on.
My rope and my impassioned and
Yeah, but your rope doesn't add to your like swimming down there. Just your impassioned swimming.
normal. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, normal impassioned.
Well, that's enough.
Uh-oh.
All right, Sir Gwyn, your mouth is beginning to scream. You're running low on air. You're being hurt a lot. What do you do?
At this point, I realize that maybe it's best if I fight it out of its natural habitat. So I start to swim up towards my boat.
Okay, so you can give me a swim roll, and if you succeed, it will act as like a defense roll as well to like not be hurt by this guy.
but my swordsmanship is better.
Mm-hmm.
So wouldn't it be a better idea if I just rolled that?
You tell me.
I honestly don't know. This is not a rhetorical question. Would I just drown otherwise?
I mean, if you just sword it, you're not making any progress towards the surface.
Okay. Good point. Excellent points. I see what you're doing right there. Does Cool Grivance help me any?
You can give me a roll for Cole Grivance to see if he will help you any.
No, he doesn't.
No, he fucking doesn't. Poor Cole Grivance. We hardly knew ye. What are you doing?
He's too busy looking good in that underwater sunlight.
Yep.
But yes, I'm gonna try to swim to the surface.
Okay.
I barely passed.
Oh, you do barely pass. So the water leaper is like distracted because he thought you were gonna like fight it some more and it would have another chance. But you break away and you begin swimming towards the surface. Oh, Sir Jones, you are hanging onto the side of Sir Gromer's boat. What do you do?
I can't first aid myself, can I? No, not now anyway. Do I have any skills that will help me in this situation? Not really. And everything's under the water, so I can't shoot a bow or throw a spear at it, right?
If you were fighting with your spear previously, you could, but you probably only still have your sword on you.
Okay.
If you didn't drop it.
I feel pretty useless.
You can just climb in the boat.
Yeah. I'll climb in the boat, and I will ready a shot if anything pops its head above water.
Yeah, I don't know what
can't-
you could like. You would like have your sword there, but I don't know what other weapons you would have in somebody else's boat. If that makes sense.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that does make sense. Okay, well then, can I first aid myself?
No, but you can have your squire row the boat over and begin that process.
But it's not my squire because it's not my boat.
Yeah. No, your squire would have to attend to you, but he's only over in the other boat.
Okay, I start making that motion toward him.
Yeah. Just roll his squire skill to see if he like tips the boat over by being an idiot.
You big dumb.
Don't be dumb.
Don't be dumb.
Oh, good.
Alright, he's fine. Cerise, Sweetling, has brought back, 2 javelins.
Great. I can't. There's nothing.
Yeah, no,
above the water,
there are no targets currently.
All right. Well, I guess I'll just chill.
Okay. Sir Gromer, you're in the water. You see Sir Gwyn swimming away from something. You see the something that is swimming away from. It's one of those fucking bastard water leapers. What do you do?
I must slash at it with a sword.
Okay. Go ahead.
And is that still impassioned from when I was slashing at him just a minute ago?
No, I would say, because you've been, like, swimming around thinking about other shit.
And I probably can't impassion it with the same thing.
No, you could.
Like again, or whatever. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to try to go back for the honor of killing the dirty, diseased monster animals.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain. Because the risks are still the same if you, like, fuck it up too bad. Okay, so you succeed. You get plus 10 on your swordy.
Yes.
Oh, and it fails the fuck out of that roll. Ooh, so that's a crit.
Oh, baby.
Alright, roll crit damage on this asshole. Nice. Alright, yeah, you totally obliterate this water leaper. Sir Gwyn was getting ready to like just punch it again with his bronze sword, but you like hurl down through the water, like overtaking Colgravant, and just like stab your sword right into its eyeball. Good job there.
Yes.
I clap while remembering to tie myself to the boat with the rope.
Yeah, you are able to kick yourself or rope pull yourself to the surfaces. You're all bloody and worn and covered in the best of leeches. You'd probably make some money if you gave these leeches to somebody. But you've overcome the water leapers, and you're all wet. How do you feel immediately upon like dragging yourselves into your boats and to safety?
I'm gonna yell to remind them to collect the corpses while they're out there.
Yeah. We need to bring back heads.
Okay.
Prove ourselves. And also to make sure they didn't get lost in death throes.
That's totally a job for your squires. So go ahead and give me squire rolls for your 3 squires that are out there. Failure indicates they did not bring back a head.
I want mine to bring back the whole thing. Like, I don't know anything about taxidermy, but I bet we can make this into something.
Alright, so you like fill your boats full of like gross marsh monsters, and you row back to shore, where Reese has been keeping it warm for you. It's like 5 a.m. at this point. The sun is beginning to rise on the camp. Because you guys just pretty much just set the action. You didn't like take a nap beforehand or anything. But you drag the corpses in front of King Uther's tent. How do you want to go about announcing your success? Like there's some murmurs from the guards, but he's clearly like probably not awake yet. But how do you want to do this?
Let's leave a note.
We have succeeded at your task, good King Uther!
Okay, roll homage Uther there, Sir Gwyn.
I think that's a crit fail.
Oh no! Well, since you weren't trying to impassion it, you don't go insane. But it does get reduced by 1. And
But I have a check in it from earlier.
that's okay. You still have the check, but it gets automatically reduced by 1. So yeah, he like throws open the tent flap, and his eyes are just like bloodshot red. And because we can do this and it's fun, he's like just like he's got like his like. He's wearing the top half of his outfit, right? And the bottom half of his outfit is just like stained and bloody brown. And you're just like, oh, we've caught you at a bad moment. But look, we killed the water leapers. And he just like shuts that fucking like curtain door in your face. And a moment, there's some like barking and kicking, and he like pulls on his pants. What do? Do you guys stay to see what happens once he pulls on his pants, or are you just gonna? Yeah, what are you doing?
I've never seen that particular color on clothing before.
I mean, I feel like you have.
Well, yes, it's on all my clothing currently. But I would expect that to look pink.
Go ahead and give me courtesy rolls. Elect 1 chief courtesier to if you guys are gonna like stand and weather the storm, you're gonna want to do it like as cool as you can.
I have it at 15.
You should probably do it then. Consider yourself nominated.
I rolled a 15. Is that
That's a crit.
Oh, that's a crit. Oh, oh, how the wheel turns. So King Uther whips open the tent flaps. His eyes are yeah, check your courtesy for sure. His eyes are still all bloodshot. He's wearing different pants. He's like, you! And he sees like you're all knelt appropriately, and you have like the fishmen all like laid out all nice, and he's like, you, and like people are like gathered around, and he's like, you have all done exceedingly well. You shall be rewarded for this. I will tell King Cadwy that his problem has been dealt with. So stay clear. But I will follow up with you this afternoon. Until then, return to your tents. You've earned some rest, and I don't want to see you for the rest of the day. I don't want to see you for the rest of the day.
Cool. Can you do we have a doctor in the pyramid?
Yeah. So you who needs surgery? Okay.
I already have leeches on me, so I think I'm good.
Okay, and we already made you do an aging roll when you got majorly wounded, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is the surgery roll.
Oh wait, no. Age? What do you mean?
Oh yeah, okay, so anyhow, they made the surgery roll, but go ahead and roll 2d6.
I think you did have me do that.
I think that was for a different thing, though. That was for the shock.
Okay. Oh, right.
Okay, so for a 2, that's not the best one. 188, I believe is the page I'm looking for. Could be wrong there. Yeah, definitely wrong. It's bad though. It's not good.
I mean, I wasn't exactly expecting goodness to come of this wound.
God damn it.
Okay, so it says on the winter phase summary that if they roll a 2, 4 attributes are affected.
Ooh, all right. So that's
That's bad.
yeah, it's super bad. Alrighty. So
Then roll 1d6 per attributes affected.
What?
Yep. Yeah.
Oh my God.
So no. So it doesn't reduce them by that many.
Oh.
So there's strength, dex, con, and app. Right. There's those 5. So roll a 1d6.
It's just deciding which attribute you lose a point in.
Yep.
Right.
Oh. I was about to say, just scrap the fucking character, like... Jesus.
Sorry, I did not mean to pound it that many times. Let me do one more.
No. It's all right. It's all good. So that 1d6, so you lose 1 point of strength, another point of strength, a point of size, and another point of strength.
What?
Yep.
Because I accidentally smashed it 5 times?
Because you rolled 3 for most of those, and
4
that's
times.
Pardon?
Never mind, sorry. So you said 3 strength and 1 what?
And
Size.
Yeah, and 1 size.
They're like...
Already my depth stats. Oh,
Are those like... They just like bite off a leg or something?
No, so the way that is like the aging roll signifies like recovery time. Because it was a major wound, your like muscles have atrophied, and yes, a chunk of you is missing. Your reduced size, but mostly it's from being bedridden for so long during your recovery.
Mm-hmm. Like increased size would be like bulking weights. This is the opposite.
Yep. Yeah, you're just like a little emaciated and your muscles have atrophied from having to stay in bed for so long.
Cool. Do I get to uncheck surgery needed now?
Yes.
And I assume my wounds also heal over time? Or that's for next time?
I think there's enough time that between now and any further action, your wounds are gonna heal. Like you're in the med tent for a couple of weeks. They're gonna heal. You can do first aid rolls for you can use your squire's first aid, or another knight could first aid you, or somebody in the camp can first aid you. But because we're like out of danger, more or less, there's not like a reason to do all that rolling.
No urgency. Yeah, just let time do its thing.
Yeah. So in the epilogue for this, King Cadwy's, he ends up ceding the lands to Salisbury and King Uther. Trade is resumed between Summerland and the rest of Logris and King Uther. There's a small feast, and King Uther gives the.
Is anyone actually hungry?
There's delicious fish, and the illness is tended to by King Cadwy's finest surgeons and leeches.
Where do they put the leeches?
Anywhere you want them to.
In places that you don't.
Yeah, no, none of those places. But that kind of concludes the year 482. You guys are kind of recognized in a way. Do you guys want to develop an order?
Yeah?
Okay. So this would be a new passion, and it would be because you've gone through this fucking crazy hardship together, that you have a passion for your group, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So
okay.
What do you want to be called? Like if King Uther says, "Oh, I need the Order of the Hermetic Silver Twilight to appear," like what?
Yeah. What's our name?
Yeah.
Oh. Names are hard.
Well, we tend to hunt a lot.
Don't forget about how much we want to get it on.
Well, most of us are also raging homosexuals, so I feel like we should take that into account as well. God, names.
It's the quintessentially gay quartet or whatever. Quintet.
That's awful. That is literally the worst.
The QGQ.
Mud something. Mud something.
The
Mud Hunters.
I want to hate it.
The Mud Hunters.
I want to hate it, but I just can't.
No, it's pretty good.
The Order of the Mud Hunters.
Mudder lovers.
Okay, so let's see. Maybe there was a All right, let's check up the let's do this by the book, right? So we're gonna generate a passion here, but I want to see generating passions. Acquiring passions, 93. Okay, it was easy. Gaining a passion. What? You fuckers. Using passions. Sure, whatever. Let's just do. Oh, okay. 2, 6 plus 3. 2d6 plus 6.
Who's rolling that?
No, you're all doing it? No, just 3d6 plus 1. Sorry, 3d6 plus 1. I was reading some bullshit.
That's much better. It's exactly the same.
I am incredibly uninterested in this order.
I am a mud hunter.
So, Grom, are you going to roll your mud hunting passion?
Oh my god, we all have that now?
Order of the Mud Hunters?
And we're all passionate about it?
To varying degrees.
Yeah, it's you and each other. So when you're like, oh, can I roll my loyalty to my friends? This is that skill. Or this is that passion now. So roll 3d6 plus 1 to determine the value of it.
3d6 plus
1.
I feel really bad about not liking you guys more.
Well, you can always spend your winter phase increasing that.
Increasing it by 1? Yeah.
D6. Oh, is it an attribute? Sorry.
Nice. Everybody's got 14 except for Sir Gwen.
Oh, snap.
Alright, so yeah, add this to your passions. Under your stats, passions, Order of the Mud Hunters. Wow, cool. And that was the year 482. Questions, comments, suggestions?
What happens if you have a very low passion? I feel like you mentioned something about that
So
before.
the only ones that have really sort of come into play are the low homage Uther, because he's king, right? So he wants everybody to love him, and he can kind of tell when people don't love him.
Do you say
So
you
what
go
happens?
insane if you crit
So if you
Okay.
if you fumble, you go insane.
permanently?
No, just
Oh.
for like that year.
Oh.
Just for a year.
It happens to the best of us.
Yeah, fun
But-
shit happens. There's like a fun table you get to roll on when you go crazy.
But now that I think about it, there's a 5% chance that we could go every time we roll a passion. So
Yeah.
that makes me reconsider my current policy on rolling passions for basically everything.
Maybe don't be passionate ever.
Yeah, no, it's a gamble.
It'd be like, blah.
Alright, cool. I think I will stop the recording.